Hi, Taylor T. Carlson here, and it's time for more heavy metal on vinyl. I haven't really been buying vinyl anymore, but over a year ago I pre-ordered a vinyl release that, again, after that year of waiting due to production delays and limited vinyl processing plant space and so forth, finally arrived. I refer to Slaughter, Fear No Evil, the definitive edition. This was a limited print run of 500 copies. It's Slaughter's third album, which is largely unknown and underrated, but they've also included a bonus disc and a few other goodies in here. I got one of the 500 copies, and I'm going to unbox this and show off what all comes with this release. Right there, you got a nice reprint of the cover art. On the side here, you've got the name of the package and the logo for Kiss My Wax Records, who produced this release. On the back cover, you've got the limited number. In my case, I got 496 of 500, so I guess I got one of the very last copies, which is crazy because I think I pre-ordered mine pretty early. But now let's pop this open and see what we get inside. Of course, the main reason you come to something like this is the album itself. This is signed by all three surviving members of the band from the classic lineup: Mark Slaughter, Dana Strum, and Blas Elias. The only member whose signature is not on here is guitarist Tim Kelly, who was killed in a car crash in 1998. Blas Elias actually still lives out here in Las Vegas. I saw him a few weeks ago in a classic rock tribute show they have out here in town called Raiding the Rock Vault. I might actually do some future videos about that, but that's a story for another day. Nice close-up of the logo there. That's shiny and looks pretty cool. The signatures. There's our spine with the name of the album and that down there. On the back, we got a nice photo of the band. Again, shiny band logo at the top. This occupies 2 discs. There's a list of the tracks that make up the release. Great inner gatefold here with a beautiful photo of the band and all your associated credits and so forth. And then I'll just pull one of these up. Both of the discs pretty much look the same, but there you can see the sticker that has the track list on it. One thing I do want to clear up, first of all, though, these records play at 45 RPM, not 33 1/3. This is not mentioned anywhere on the packaging, although it is mentioned on the website when you order it, so that really should have been put somewhere on the packaging. Maybe I'm not looking hard enough. Maybe it's there. I'm not totally sure. But what else do we get in this box? Another one of the major pride and joys of getting this collection, of course, is demos and rarities. I like how they printed this on like a record company style piece of paper. Nice photo of the band on the back with labels for who's who. There's a close-up of that, the way the sticker looks. Basically, this is mostly demos. Some of the highlights include a cover of Elton John's Saturday Night's All Right for Fighting, which is actually pretty good. It's a shame that didn't make it onto the actual record. This also includes the Japanese bonus track for the album, which was called For Your Dreams. So, great that we get a whole disc of audio bonuses. This disc plays at 33 1/3. Now we get the fun bonus stuff. They include a replica of a 1996 backstage pass here. That's very cool. I don't know if you can actually peel this off and stick it somewhere, but I'm not going to do that because it's a collector's item for me. And then, of course, what release like this would be complete without some type of booklet? In this case, you got a big, like, vinyl-sized book, which is very cool. As usual, when I do stuff like this, I'm not going to go through and show off every page in here, but there is some very cool stuff. And of course, you got photos of the band as well as lyrics for the songs. Got some photos of CDs and some of the backstage pass badges. So some pretty cool stuff in that book. If you're a fan of the band, that'll keep you busy for a while. And then in this envelope here, we get some bonus 8x10s of the band. There's Mark, Dana, Blas. I want to point out that these photos are like almost 30 years old, and he still looks exactly the same. the late Tim Kelly. And of course, a nice shot of the band together there. Also, it was stated on the website that there would be one of these 500 boxes that would include a golden ticket so that you could go and see Slaughter for free for life for as long as the band's around. Unfortunately, I didn't get the box that had the golden ticket in there. This is actually a very underrated album. Unfortunately, by the time this came out, grunge was in full swing, and these bands that debuted in like the late 80s, early 90s as part of that whole scene were pretty much considered old hat, and they never really got a fair shake. Despite that, Slaughter put out what I think is one of their strongest records. There are some darker, heavier songs here, but they still managed to find time for some of the slower tunes and ballads, but nothing feels out of place. It's a surprisingly smooth and coherent album, and one that I really think deserves a second look. Now, I paid just under $200 for this package, and well, that was admittedly a little on the steep side. I do think this is a very nice collection of music and other little goodies that I've shown off here. That Rarities disc is certainly nice. Kiss My Wax is also doing a version of the album that's the 2 LPs of the main album only without any of the bonus stuff. So there is a way to own the album on vinyl if you didn't get this limited edition version. And that standalone version actually is printed on red vinyl. They just use plain black vinyl for the one that's in the box set. So I have to say, I mean, obviously this is out of print now, but I do know that Kiss My Wax is doing something similar now for their second album, Fear No Evil, so that's something you might want to consider if you're a fan of Slaughter. Are you a fan of the band, and were you one of the few lucky people that had a chance to pick up this limited edition reissue? Comment down below and let me know what you think. Also, remember to subscribe to my channel for more content because I'm always posting new videos, and make sure you give this one a like if you found it helpful. I'm Taylor T. Carlson. I'll see you next time.